Hello everybody, it's been a while since I have made a mock. I've been spending most of my time doing other stuff like making gaming content, because, I thought it would do actually pretty well. Anyways, recently that content hasn't been doing really well. As of today, I have like 5 videos with 2 views. It's kind of sad. So I decided to go back to some of this old stuff that I built. I made a couple of bunkers for this mock. Um, yeah. Anyways, I made this mock like kind of ish today, and I'm pretty happy to share this mock. Other words, let's get into it. So, over here, we have one of these bunkers with Anakin's Jedi Starfighter crashing down from the top. I did not make any interior for these bunkers. Why? Because I'm too lazy to, and also because I kind of wanted to focus a little bit more on the battle than the actual interior of it. Anyways, you can't really get a really good view, but you can see some stormtroopers running out and firing from the bunkers, and a couple of troops flying, shooting out, dying. Same thing on the other side, except I'm using a clone pilot. Over here, though, we have a Senate Commando on a walkie-talkie, and down here we have a speeder bike with no rider because I don't have enough troops to actually have a rider on it. Well, I guess I could use actually, I don't know, like some random minifigure, but whatever. Over here in this hallway, abandoned, we have a couple of Senate troopers escorting out the couple of, what would you call them, like Senate troopers, or I don't know. Pretty much getting a bunch of people out of the way, a couple of bystanders out of the fighting. Over here we have a crashed building, a speeder bike landing, and a stormtrooper under the rubble, and we have a bunker there. We have a speeder bike with no pilot, and then another speeder bike. Over here we have a couple of clones all rushing down to the main front, and we have a, what do you call this, a gun carrier that is escorted by 2 clones that will be taken down to the front lines. In the front, we have 2 walkers, a cannon, and a speeder bike, all rushing into the enemy. Let's start from this side. So over here, we have some crates and a couple of troops rushing down into the front line, trying to take out these troopers here around this vicinity. And over here, we have a bunker, a small one with this little pilot dude down there. And we have a couple of units here with Ahsoka Tano rushing in and trying to take out General Grievous. Over here we have a Kashyyyk trooper and a couple of clones down here, and a big old rush through this destroyed walker into the outskirts of the not outskirts, but to the front lines of the droid army. You can see a commando getting split in half. Another one just shooting all of them out. There's just a bunch of ruckus and destruction around here with like this weird like cart thing that's just here for some reason, and a couple of droids. We have a speeder bike, a old speeder that got utterly wrecked, and a bunch of droids advancing to the front with my general little commandos leading them and all of that. Anyways, we have a tank. We have 2 tanks that are practically blasting at their front line, and this is probably like the Jedi Starfighter. And this little scene right here is probably one of my most favorite things about the mock. this little speeder bike flying upwards, but this cannon's probably going to shoot at it, and like explosions, you know what I mean, right? Anyways, over here we have a crash scene. So pretty much early on in the fight, this walker was set out early to try to take out this advancing army, but it got shot down via blaster fire, and the speeder that was behind it crashed into it, making both of them collapsing. By the way, later on, the driver did get a DUI for this horrendous action of crashing his own vehicle. Over here, we have a, I don't know what you would call him. I don't know, just some random drunk guy helping out with the army. And yeah, we have a destroyed speeder bike, and that's practically it. So what I originally wanted to do with this mock was situate this on like a bridge, kind of like what happened in the Mandalorian, season 7 of the Clone Wars. I wanted to put this all on a bridge, like a 503, right. So I kind of wanted to do that, but then later on I realized that I probably won't have enough bricks to build this bridge and to build the bunkers, and I definitely don't have like the water and the, I'm lacking a lot of like mountainy bricks. So in the end, I just made a smaller version of my regular mocks and built this. Anyways, if you liked the video, like, subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Goodbye.